This is my book, The Motivated Mummy's Guide to Confidence. And I wrote it after so many people were asking me, how did I go from having high anxiety to feeling just normally confident? I wouldn't say I'm overly confident, but I just feel normal now, which is lovely. I want to read you an extract from my book, because I think it is really important at the moment with COVID and all the anxiety that's going on around us at the moment. So this is in chapter 1 and it's titled Protection Bubble. The specialist said that my anxiety and depression started after my dad left when I was 11 years old, but I can recall being crouched down at the age of about 4 or 5 behind my sofa, feeling really sad and crying over a song that I was listening to. I think sometimes we get a bit mixed up between being sensitive and being depressed. Being sensitive means you are open to feelings more, and you take on everyone else's feelings and emotions around you. Of course, there are thousands of people around us, so someone is bound to be feeling sad or troubled, and as a sensitive person, we soak that up like a sponge. So maybe we need to learn how to put a barrier and a protection up around ourselves so that we can still empathise, but we don't take it in. So when I was a beautician, I learned how to protect myself from other people's emotions, because as you can imagine, when people come and lay on the couch, they pour out their heart. And at the beginning, I just wanted to fix them. I wanted to wave a magic wand and I wanted to change everything that was going on in their life to make them happy. But I learned that 1, not everyone wants fixing, and 2, I'm not God, I can't do that. So I learned how to protect myself. And in my book, one of the techniques that I teach you comes from the teachings of Bert Goldman. So the action step to protect yourself from outside emotions and that vulnerability that you might be feeling is, when you feel the need to have this protection system around you, I want you to touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and as you do that, I want you to imagine this cascade of armour dropping down from the top of your head right down to your toes. Okay, and it's the physical action along with the mental picture of this armour that helps to give you this protection bubble. So what this does is, if you're a sensitive person and you're in an environment where people are talking about negative things, or they're just expressing their own sadness, which people are allowed to do, we as sensitive people can protect ourselves by touching our tongue to the roof of our mouth, bringing this armour down over ourselves, so when their energy comes towards us, it literally bounces off and reflects away from ourselves, protecting ourselves. Okay, so we can still emphasize, I can't say that word very well, we can still take it in, we can still listen to what they're saying and help them and let them feel heard and understood, but we don't take it into our very being, because that is going to really eat away at us. Okay, so that's just one of the tips that I share in my book, which I give lots of tools. There's 5 steps to building confidence, but these are the tools that I've learned along my journey on how I went from being highly anxious to now just, feeling like it's okay, I'm okay being me. And one of those steps is to protect myself. So if you're a sensitive kind of person, if you're being really affected by all the anxiety around you, then I want you to try the protection bubble, okay? Touch the tongue to the roof of your mouth, imagine this armour coming down, and just give yourself that space and that protection to not really absorb it and take it in. Okay, I hope that helps.